Hey, what's up? It's Jeff. We're here with PCs, doing PC demo with these guys making a PC game from Electronic Arts Los Angeles. I have Amir Ajami.
Jeff Gersman.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Craig Savin.
Hey, man.
Good to meet you.
Yep.
So, you guys are working on this real-time strategy game, Red Alert 3. You've brought it here. What can you say about it? What did you go into this game thinking that you wanted to do here?
Well, I mean, most of us, in fact, all of us, are big fans of Red Alert 2. So we just kind of wanted to recreate a lot of the same feelings that people had when they played that game. You know, it had a lot of over-the-top units and over-the-top acting, and it was, compared to the Tiberium games in the CNC universe, kind of a much more fun place to be. Mm-hmm. So that was like the first thing that we really wanted to carry over, that whole fun aspect of real-time strategy games that you don't really find in a lot of RTS games out there.
Yeah. Now, Greg, we're going to be playing co-op here. It seems like a lot of the game is built around cooperative play.
Right. And that's one of the big additions to the series and to RTS as a whole, I suppose, that are we have 3 campaigns, and all 3 of them you could play either solo or co-op the whole way through. And that experience is pretty different depending on how you play it. Co-op is one of those things that, like, from playing a lot of 2v2 multiplayer games and other RTS games, we just knew that was a fun way to play, and it seemed like sort of an obvious thing to try and add co-op to the campaign, but at the same time it hasn't really been done before. So it did create a lot of interesting new territory for us to explore as far as the mission designs and everything, because we had to have literally just these bigger levels with more going on in them and more stuff. But without further ado, maybe we should
let's
get
jump
in there.
into this. And,
so we're going to go into the mission briefing of the 3rd mission in the Allied campaign, where you're about to push the Soviets out of Europe.
All right, someone's got to do it. It might as well be us.
Let's do it.
Good job, Commander. The Allied leaders have been liberated, and you've driven the Soviet army out of France. Tanya is currently working undercover and acquiring the latest intel on the situation.
If I knew anything, I would tell you!
Tanya?
Commander! Lieutenant Eva! Huh. Out here in the field, things get a little messy sometimes. Not so neat and tidy like they are back in the office.
Can you please brief the Commander on our current situation?
Certainly. The Reds hold Heidelberg. I'm gonna get Sergei here to give them the location of their headquarters. The only thing I can't do is take it out for you. That, you're gonna have to do on your own.
What you have right here, Greg is controlling those dolphins, and then you're controlling those hydrofoils. So if left alone, those twin blades will kind of tear up both your forces. So you want to take your hydrofoils and attack them one by one. And that should, you'll probably lose 1 or 2 hydrofoils, but if you focus fire on those twin blades, you should be able to take them out. You got no casualties.
No casualties.
Yep. So the next thing you have to do is essentially deploy those hydrofoils into their secondary mode.
Okay.
If you played the beta, you probably know that every unit in the game has a primary and a secondary mode.
Yeah.
For the hydrofoil, its secondary mode is essentially a lockdown. It prevents its target from firing its main weapon. So you need to proceed upriver.
Okay.
And provide Greg's dolphins with cover.
Got it.
So you can either hit F or
to change mode.
Change them, or press that big button. Has like the Ghostbusters sign next to it.
Yeah.
And get up in front of those dolphins to give them cover. And once you do that, you want to lock down those Tesla coils that you're going to run into.
Okay. So hit F to shift.
There you go, and then lock them down. Now take some other hydrofoils and lock down that other Tesla coil, because you only need 1 per.
Okay.
So if you hit.
Okay. You should pull them off of there for a second and watch what happens.
All right.
Oops.
Watch what happens. Oh, dead dolphin.
Oh.
Yeah, we got it. Acceptable casualties.
Okay, so obviously your forces are blue. They're in the lower right-hand corner of the map. Greg's in the upper left-hand corner. His forces are green. As always, you share sight radius, so you see what he sees and vice versa.
Okay.
There's multiple ways of communication. Obviously, if you're not sitting together, like this, you support VoIP. There's also a quick chat mode that Greg is about to show you. Do it.
What should I say? Let's see.
So it's like a text tree.
Okay.
Brings it
Yeah.
up, and then you can choose from one of numerous responses.
and I am here to ensure it
Do
will
it.
remain that.
Oops, sorry.
So there's also a voice that goes, audio that goes along with that.
So yeah, these different tactics and things.
Okay. Like telling me to tack up and all that stuff.
Credits on the best you got.
Ah, yeah.
And then if you hit B, you can place down beacons and attach a message to those beacons, like attack this guy or flank from over here.
Cool. Okay, so
12 taunts perfection. Important to
Nice.
note.
Did you guys get that down?
Yeah.
12. 12 is a lot of taunts.
That's a dozen. So your overall objective is denoted by those green markers, the radar in the world. You're essentially trying to go after that big castle towards the back, but there's a series of defenses blocking it. And to crack through those defenses, you essentially have to take out the power plants first.
Oh god, bears.
Oh
Kind
jeez.
of like a traditional CNC mechanic there.
I should probably build more
Yeah, you
dudes.
should probably pull back just a little bit, and then start talking to your boy here about
Yep.
how you guys want to coordinate.
Let's try just double teaming on them. Basically, we're trying to take out these big super reactors because the Soviets have carelessly placed them outside of their base. How foolish. And although they're kind of spread across and we have some on each side, it'll be easier to take them out if we kind of work together and sweep across. So I'm going to build an air base right inside your build radius. And start and go air. Well, perhaps you can go
I will
land.
do some ground
will-
things.
I will suggest that
Okay.
I am going air.
Peacekeepers, javelin dudes,
Start generating
power,
money.
money. Oh, right, yeah.
So click on your MCB and
get a
build a refinery. I think to do that you need a
power plant, yeah.
maybe you should do what you said you were going to do first.
That's right.
Yeah, shut up.
I know how this tech tree thing works.
You see, there are prerequisites.
Yeah.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Your peacekeepers have shotguns, so they're really good against bears. The guys with the missile launchers, not so much. They'll take down structures quickly though in vehicles.
Enemy units detected.
There's some kind. So I'm gonna.
You're saying that bears are missile resistant?
Yeah, the bears are so fast that they can. These guys are in trouble.
Unit is under attack. Our ally is under
More
attack.
IVs, and then Greg comes in to the rescue. Look at that. Timed vindicator launch.
Our base is under attack. Training.
Looks like they're keeping off my base, so I've got peacekeepers here too.
You take out those MFing
Yeah.
flag troopers.
And the thing, peacekeepers, if they get up close, their shotgun blast actually knocks dudes down.
Everything we learn about RTS gaming, we learn from Doom.
Yeah. Duke Nukem 3D also. So.
So you're saying there are pipe bombs in this game?
No, but there are freeze beams and shrink rays.
All right.
Clear for engagement. Peace out.
A unit is under attack.
Oh god.
Multi-gunner at your service. Confirmed. I'm ready.
We could do some kind of. So you have your IFVs there. I could
Yeah.
throw my guys in there. For example, we could upgrade them that way. So I could build an engineer here. So see now one of your IFVs has a giant shotgun on it essentially. So it's like really good against infantry in that mode. And it's up to you to kick him out. If you select him, you can get the infantry out of there. I could garrison another one with an engineer to make it a repair IFV. So now it'll patch up the guy who's in bad shape.
Nice.
Speaking of which, one of you two should build and train an engineer and capture that structure in the middle.
Yeah.
There's a garage right next to that bridge. It's indicated by that weird little.
Oh, this thing here? Okay.
So when you capture that, it'll slowly auto-heal all your vehicles all the time. And it's especially useful in this mission because at one point he'll start spitting out a lot of terror drones at you. And the rate of that the garage heals your vehicles is the same rate that the terror drone damages them.
Yeah.
So it effectively makes terror drones useless against vehicles.
I'm listening, sir.
Looks like Greg is off.
Time as always. Studying blueprints. On alert.
Enemy units
Let's hit him
detected.
right away.
So as soon as you guys stabilize, you should start building up and
And you can upgrade your.
Is under attack.
doing shit.
Our ally is
If you
under
upgrade your
attack.
Conyard, it'll
Yeah.
That's it. They're the heightened clearance. Since we have structures in each other's build radius, it'll actually affect them both. So we'll both be able to make tanks off of
nice.
off of just the one.
So do the tech tree upgrades affect both players, or?
Well, it depends on the faction.
Okay.
Right.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, in the Allies' case, the tech upgrade is local. So there's actually it's based around the vicinity of the. See, when I select the Conyard, it's showing what it's beaming the technology to, and it's only because I built the war factory next to it that I basically am sharing your tech.
Okay.
So
If you built it outside
but now,
build
since
radius, like within his own, you wouldn't get that upgrade.
Got it.
And wouldn't be able to build like Guardians of this, which you should start building.
So it's right. So that's a much better incentive to like keep people working together and doing stuff like that.
yeah,
right?
in the Allies' case, it's different for the different factions.
So be careful when that super reactor
Yeah.
blows. It blows really, really big.
Got it.
We could just let them spoil
I'll
that
find
part.
that out for
Yeah.
myself.
Switch one on.
Whoa.
All right.
I found that out for myself.
Yeah. Get too close to the fire, you get burned.
That's one.
Training. Building.
Oh man, got one.
Yeah, those flak towers are nasty.
Enemy units detected.
Looks like you have a lot of money now, so I would build like a
Yeah.
mixed force of
Oh man.
like 75% Guardian tanks and maybe like 25% IFVs.
Okay.
And then vary up with those IFVs. You can put some javelin soldiers to make them more powerful against air and vehicles, and then maybe a couple peacekeepers to protect your guys against those terror drones.
Right on.
Since I've stacked most of my guys in your area, they're actually trying to push me back on my front here. But I think I've got just enough kind of turtled up, just enough over here to make it hard for them to punch through.
So what happens if one player gets completely eradicated? Is the mission failed?
You do fail in human co-op. If you're playing single player and your AI gets defeated, you can go on try to handle it on your own. Though it's probably going to be a lot harder. And your co-commanders when playing solo are they'll fend for themselves really well for the most part, and you shouldn't have to be holding their hand. They're there to help you out.
Yeah, they'll never get in your way. So they'll never essentially finish the mission on their own, and yet they'll never drag you down. So essentially, however much you want them to help you, they will help you.
Right on.
All right, we've got enough here.
Enemy units detected.
So yeah, stay away from
So
those
we need
Teslas.
to So we're trying to take the reactors out.
Watch out for those terror
Our ally
drones.
is under attack. A unit is under attack. A unit is in custody.
Got one of them.
All right, I'm just gonna go Vindicator hunting.
So that's laser beam. That's the Guardian tank's secondary mode. It essentially reduces the health of whatever it's painted.
What makes
Effective.
like a targeting laser. So we got a couple more of these things on. So we took care of the ones on your side.
Yeah.
And we got a couple more on mine.
On point.
Dude, why are you slacking?
Yeah.
Detected.
All right.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
I think we got enough here to
Yeah.
start something.
All right.
What's the situation?
Man up, ladies.
On response.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Start with this guy. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's see if try and bomb these things.
He's up on the hit camera pitch.
Affirmative. Scanning perimeter.
Enemy units detected. A unit is under attack.
Oh man.
Way to
do
freeze
it.
that wall segment.
It'll help.
that wall segment.
Yeah,
What's
I gave it to that wall real hard
Yeah.
too. I don't know if you saw, but that was all me blowing up that wall.
Gotta just push through the
Yeah, you gotta
freaking
take
Tesla
out
Focus on the-
coils.
Enemy
Do it.
base detected.
One more. Greg, get in there.
Commander,
Alright.
I've
Now, if you
indicated
stay to
time
the
for hidden
like
monitor.
to that back cliff, you'll
Yeah.
avoid all
All those other Tesla
over
coils.
here.
Okay.
He'll start throwing everything he has at you. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh god. Mexican showdown right here.
Is under attack.
I'm pretty sure these are Soviets, dude.
Wait,
you're
what
thinking-
game?
That's the expansion,
Yeah, that's what
additional the additional faction for the
World
expansion.
countries.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got
we
these
need-
guys up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
We need more stuff.
yeah.
Their
Alright.
tanks are better than our tanks
Because
in
they
this
have
particular
two
case. Yes,
noisemakers as opposed to your one
Mm-hmm.
noisemaker.
but we can probably do something about it.
Are you gonna go with what you have, or are you gonna try to build up some more?
I think we could go with what we have. Oh,
I like that.
all right. Let's just go.
All right.
Let's just go. Very quick
show
shot.
the freeze.
Oh Jesus.
A unit is under attack.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the Apox Tech 3, so
Just rush them up there. Yeah.
take out those hammers.
Our ally is under attack.
Oh god, Apox tank.
So if I get around behind them, rear armor's weaker. Surround them, take them down faster.
More tanks. Actually, if you click that glowing 3 down there,
All right.
purchase cryo shot, that first one, hit confirm, and now you have that power on the left hand side. You can freeze your own stuff by clicking this
Oh, okay.
button.
All right.
Like freeze all those dudes. There you go.
Oh, nice. Now even the peacekeepers can pop them with
There
the
you go.
shotguns.
There you go. Apoc.
All right.
Apoc. Apoc.
Oh, no.
Oh god. Oh god.
I think I got some more
Come on,
tanks
do it,
back
do it,
here
do
that
it,
I
do
can.
it. Yeah, bring those guys in. I think you have enough to take out that Apoc.
Oh,
Oh,
Christ.
there's another one. Go home.
Let's see. What do I have?
A unit is under attack.
Oops. No, I don't need that.
Yeah, turn off the second. There you go. Nice.
Popped them. All right.
Dude, take out that war factory before another one comes out. Dude, if you guys finish this mission with this ragtag group, I will be
Smoldering
impressed.
You gotta go rebalance this
Yeah.
game.
Enemy units detected.
Nice.
What's up?
Nice.
Got some help.
Dude. That's your final objective is that the castle house right
Oh,
there.
this thing.
Oh
All right.
god. Oh god.
All right. Here come the
Secondary
rest of my
mode, secondary
tanks.
Yeah, it's coming.
Come
Laser
on.
lock.
Oh god. Hammer tanks. Freeze them. Oh my god. I can't believe that you are about to do this. Take out that structure before more Apoc tanks show up.
Our ally is under attack.
Gotcha.
Wow. Wow. Nicely done.
Nice.
Alrighty.